I can't honestly tell you. Snerdley, have you been watching any of this? All right, now, you'd have to. Nobody's laid a hand on her here, right? Anybody casually watching this is not even going to have seen anything to make them sit up and say, wait, what just happened, right? And I don't expect anything will like that happen. That is why I tried to set it up for you on Monday by telling you what this is all about. Now, I want to go back, grab Soundbites audio Soundbites 4 and 5. I may have missed some of this. Admittedly, I did. I haven't been able to watch it wall to wall. But I want to go back and play for you the montage we put together of Obama and other regime officials explaining what happened in Benghazi. And as to the best of my knowledge, this has not even been brought up yet in these hearings.
I don't care how offensive this video was, and it was terribly offensive, and we should shun it.
This video is disgusting and reprehensible. It appears to have a deeply cynical purpose to denigrate a great religion and to provoke rage.
Let's be clear. These protests were in reaction to a video that had spread to the region.
You had a video that was released by somebody who lives here, sort of a shadowy character, who is an extremely offensive video.
The unrest we've seen has been in reaction to a video.
There's a crude and disgusting video, sparked outrage throughout the Muslim world.
It was a spontaneous, not a premeditated response, a direct result of a heinous and offensive video.
I know there are some who ask, why don't we just ban such a video? And the answer is enshrined in our laws. Our Constitution protects the right to practice free speech.
Yeah, that's Obama at the United Nations, anticipating questions from the tyrants and dictators that meet there. Well, hey, why not just kill this video guy if he's caused you this much trouble? And Obama says, remember now, America's not yet like your countries. I just can't shoot these people. But I can arrest them and put them in jail, which I have done. Mrs. Clinton, January 23rd, 2013, Senate Foreign Relations Committee hearing on Benghazi. She testified. Senator Ron Johnson, Republican Wisconsin, said we were misled, that there were supposedly protests, and an assault sprang out of that. And that was easily ascertained that was not the fact. The American people could have known that within days. As he's saying, you people lied about this video for weeks, and we knew soon that it wasn't that, and yet you continued to ascertain or say things that weren't true. And you could have set the record straight much sooner than you did.
With all due respect, the fact is we had 4 dead Americans. Was it because of a protest, or was it because of guys out for a walk one night who decided they'd go kill some Americans? What difference at this point does it make?
What difference does it make? That is the seminal question. That is why these hearings are taking place. What difference does it make that 4 Americans are dead? What difference does it make? Why? What difference does it make? How? Isn't the point that they're dead? And this is how the Democrats and Mrs. Clinton have sought to deflect this from the get-go. But I'm not aware of any of this having been brought up yet. There is so far in these hearings, a focus on her emails, and there are plenty of contradictions in them. There's no question. But again, this email story's been out there for so long, and the drip, 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 drip. And many people, I think, are just, and I speak specifically of the low-information voter, tired of it. It hasn't led to anything. Every day there's news about the emails, and there's nothing comes of it. So what's the big deal? And they begin to be suspect or suspicious of those who keep promulgating the story, lose interest in it. Anyway, her opening statement, just a brief review. It was overacted. It was obviously scripted, which they all are. It was rehearsed. I'm sure that Elijah Cummings, the ranking Democrat on the committee, the chairman here is Trey Gowdy. Elijah Cummings from Baltimore is the ranking Democrat. And I'm sure the Clinton team wrote his remarks or worked with him on it. And there would not be anything wrong with that. I'm not saying anything wrong with that, but I'm just suggesting that it probably happened. But she was really overly dramatic. And I think that in itself is evidence of how bad this is. She basically, she's having to pretend that she cares about people she left unprotected and undefended. That's really what happened. She's having to act today like she really cares that she left Americans unprotected and undefended. And she's trying to balance, yeah, I was in total control. I'm running the show. I didn't know about that, though, and I wasn't aware of that. Can't know everything. Not humanly possible. Anyway, we'll keep monitoring. If anything happens, we'll be sure to pass it on.